Well, we're on our way to Florida for the winter.
Yep. Well, hey everybody, I'm Bill. Live free, and we have decided to stop at Golden Corral to eat on the way down to our winter home in Florida for the winter. And it's a little earlier in the season than we'll probably go down in future years, but we're just very excited to be there.
We are going to be glad to actually see inside the house and just know for sure that everything's okay. It looks like it is, and so that's great. So yeah, we're heading down.
It's a little nervous, even though it looks like in the videos that we saw, it looks like the house is fine. We just won't know until we get there what we're actually going to find.
We are just pulling into our development. This is the same thing that our friend videoed for us that we showed you. There's a great big live oak over there that I want to check on. I think it's still there, hun.
Okay, a lot of this has now been cleared.
Yeah, I mean, they're clearing
Everything
a lot
over
of it.
here on the left was all a mess.
Yeah, this is starting to get cleared. Well, this is going to be a very different drive-in now.
Everything's been cut up now, it just has not been hauled away.
Right. The wires that were down are cleaned up now. You can really tell where things have been damaged because they're turning brown. Oh my goodness. Oh honey, look at next door.
And there's our house.
Okay, let me look at that tree.
And the tree looks fine.
Oh my goodness. I think that's verging on a miracle.
We got some dead branches up there.
Of course, we'll be checking to make sure that anything needs to be taken care of in that tree. It's gonna be, but oh my goodness, there's still some flowers on the Cape Myrtle, hun. And there's a great big dumpster over there where they're piling stuff in. Hi, house. There's supposed to be quite a rainstorm a little bit later, so we're very glad we got in here and get things in shelter before it happens. I mean, it's supposed to rain. It looks like that the ceiling's okay, and that my turtle didn't even get blown down, so that's good. Okay. Of course, I haven't even been here in a long time. Really looks okay, hun.
Well, so far, turn on the lights over there.
Turn on the light.
Of course, we got all the curtains drawn and everything. What we're looking for is water damage on the ceiling.
Yes.
Living room looks fine.
Yep.
Everything here looks good. Go ahead and turn on the kitchen light.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh,
Other
I
side.
remember. It's over here.
Good ceiling here.
Oh, hi, house. All my Pioneer Woman stuff's doing fine. Alrighty, yeah, and of course we've got stuff that Bill brought that I'm going to need to put away.
No water stains on the ceiling.
I'm going to have fun showing you guys all the different things I want to put in here for decorating. Finishing putting things away. And Well, let's just check these two out and then we can.
Yep.
Here's Bill's office.
Looking good, dear one.
Oh, I don't take this for granted.
Nope.
I mean, a branch could have blown and punctured the roof and then blown off.
It's a metal roof, so we could have had a branch puncture it and then blow away and leave a hole, and we wouldn't even know it was there until we saw water stains.
Yep.
Want to check out your office?
Yep. Turn the light on. Alrighty. You see anything anywhere, hon?
Ceiling looks good. Oh, look at this. Smoke detector blew down.
The smoke detector blew down?
No, I'm kidding. I don't know where it went, but that wouldn't have blown down.
Well, I'm sure we'll get
I
that
think
all
last
fixed.
time I was here, it was chirping because the battery was dead, so I took it down.
Okay. Oh, it's nice to have these in here. I'm gonna have fun with that.
Well, dear one, it looks like it survived.
Yeah, I thank God. I'm so grateful.
Absolutely.
It could have been so different.
It was, you know, the videos that we saw from the outside looked like it was fine, but there's no telling until we're here. I will still walk around the outside, look everything outside.
Yeah.
We didn't lose any trees, but we lost some branches in the trees, and they're hanging up there and they're dead now, so I'll have to clear those out.
Yeah, we have to make sure and keep it safe so we don't have something suddenly falling.
I think we're good.
Yeah. Well, we're back in Florida, guys. I'm pretty sure this is a crepe myrtle, and it still seems to be fine. And I'm loving it. There's still flowers. That's so cool.
Not many,
But there's some.
but there's some. So it looks like a little bit of my gutter came down, didn't tear off, just became detached a little bit. And this is that solar panel right here for that camera. And when I put that on there, I anticipated that there would be a problem if there was a windstorm. I can't believe 100 and plus 120, I don't know, mile an hour winds, and that thing is still there. I can't believe it. But I'm gonna have to rework that gutter because it's coming down over here. But if that's the least of our damage, I'm very pleased.
Well, it's still here. And we're going to make sure that any broken branches get taken care of so they don't fall unexpectedly later. But that big beautiful tree is still here. I'm so grateful.
So we have two branches that broke off and they're dead and hanging up. I don't know if you can tell it on the camera, but there's one right in here, and there's another big one right there. But they are probably too high up for me to get. It's going to need a bucket truck. So they're just going to hang there until we can get somebody to pull them down or take care of them for us. It's too much for me up so high.
It's starting to get to be pretty easy to tell what's broken off because it's dying.
Right.
So things are green and then brown.
Right.
Yeah.
And look at this. Even our wasps survived. Lots of those. That's a constant battle.
Yeah.
So before I start unloading the trailer, I just want to show you how perfectly this works. The motorcycle is strapped in over there, and it comes right to the end. Elizabeth's e-trike is here with her walker strapped to it. And then this is my foldable e-bike, and it would not fit there if it wasn't foldable. If it wasn't foldable, we wouldn't be able to bring it because there's no room to put it in between this going this way.
Well, the fact that it's foldable is one of the things that really drew you to this one.
Right.
Yeah.
So this trailer works absolutely perfectly. My car pulled it like a champ all the way down here. Can hardly even tell it's there behind the car. These monster boom trucks are all over the county cleaning up the debris
This was a fairly large pile of tree branches, which is they're almost finished with it. I don't know who's paying for this. I don't know if this is the city or the county or the state or individuals. I don't know, but these trucks are everywhere.
Now, when you think about buying a second home, it's obvious that you have to furnish it. You got to buy duplicates of couches and beds and all that kind of stuff.
Kitchen.
Kitchen, yeah, you have to get duplicate dishes and pots and pans and those sorts of things. That's obvious. But there's actually a lot of things that you use every day that you don't think about.
Nothing expensive or fancy, but just you need it for every day.
And it's just a pain in the neck to try to remember it all and take it back and forth with you. So we are going to Walmart to pick up a few of those things.
Well, for instance, suitcases. We're going to be taking at least 2 trips while we're down here in Florida to Utah and to Costa Rica. So we need suitcases, but we couldn't really bring 2 big ones down in our car with everything else that we had to bring. So it just makes sense to have a suitcase up there and a suitcase down here. So that's what we're looking for right now.
And hair clippers, because she trims my hair all the time, and we don't want to be carrying this back and forth between Virginia and Florida.
So we just got home. I do love how this suitcase spins so easily. And I'll of course be cutting these things off, and oh, these crazy little plastic things that they fasten everything on with. Oh, I always try to make sure I get all the little parts so nobody steps on it somewhere. But anyway, I'll get this all taken off and get ready to use it. I found it, so I'll be taking that off. And then it should be all ready to go. It's really cool because inside it has like a waterproof pouch and a mesh pouch, and of course it's expandable, so it's gonna work really well. And we always try to get really brightly colored little name tag things, so it kind of helps you spot the suitcase when it's on the carousel. Now, I'm going to be doing, of course, a lot more just moving in and getting stuff situated. But I wanted to show you a couple things that I brought down this time, since you know that I'm such a fan of Pioneer Woman. Now, these are my utility scissors. I've had these here already. I love them, but they're just good basic kitchen or utility scissors. But what I have here, I went ahead, this was at Walmart, and I got a little Pioneer Woman sewing kit. And that has actual, like fabric scissors, which of course I only use on fabric. Aren't they beautiful? And, oh, pins and a darling pin cushion. Look at that. And some needles and a bright red measuring tape. So it just makes for a very handy little sewing kit, which I've already used a few times because I really didn't have room to bring all my sewing stuff down this time. So this is handy, and it's just so Pioneer Woman. And then someone gave me these mitts. They are, of course, also Pioneer Woman. I just got them, and then someone gave me these mitts, and I'm sure you'll be watching the video. I want to say thank you, thank you. And then this very sweet lady just insisted on bringing something to the meet and greet. And so she said she really wanted me to think of something I could really use. And it dawned on me that I think I'm fine with 8 plates, 8 cups, 8, small plates, saucer thing, all that. What do you call the smaller plates? Anyway, of 8 of each. But I only had 8 of the silverware, and to me that can get to be a little problematic sometimes. So she brought me the Pioneer Woman silverware. And it'll be a setting of 8. This one has 4 of each, and then I have another box. And they are so pretty. If you can get, I'll see if you can get a nice close-up of them. But that way, even though I wouldn't necessarily use them all the time, especially if I have company or something, and as a bigger group, I know I'm going to have enough silverware. So anyway, you notice I like color. There's my purple. Alrighty, well, I just wanted to show you a couple things that I brought with me. And like I said, I'll take you along when I do a lot of the decorating and putting things away that Bill brought when he came down this summer.
So we just got here yesterday. So after church today, we had to go to Walmart to get those things, especially the suitcases, because
in just a couple days, we are going to be flying to Utah.
yeah, for a Salt Lake.
Yeah, yeah.
We're flying to Salt Lake for a Thrive Life convention. This is our annual convention, and it's always a lot of fun. We're going to see a lot of our team members and stuff there. But
That's cool.
But we got here, we only have 2 days, and then we got to drive to Orlando to fly out, and we didn't have the suitcases.
Well, and he's a speaker there too. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'll be doing one of the speaking things. So anyway.
So now I got something to put my stuff in for the plane.
Right. Don't want a hobo bag, huh?
No.
So I know this is just a short video, just kind of keep catching you up on what we're doing here. And when we get back from Utah, then we'll be able to settle more into the house and start doing those all-important projects.
Yes, yes. And people that think Bill didn't put things where they should be, all he was doing was putting them in the house.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, it's up to me where they go.
Well, like we said, here we are in Utah.
Yeah. The mountains are so beautiful.
Yeah, we love it here. So we're going to be here for 3 days, and it's, you know, for the Thrive Life convention. So we're not going to be filming any of that because it's just business.
Yeah, yeah. So, alrighty. Well, we're going to show off these beautiful mountains and let you know we're in Utah.
Yep. So I hope you enjoyed this.
Yes, live simple.
Live free. You be blessed.
We love you guys. And of course, you will see us again soon. And hold on, I did that wrong. Anyway, we won't see you, but anyway, we'll be back soon.
In Florida.
In Florida. Okay, bye-bye.